it alive and undamaged. Is that why you're still a second lieutenant? Because you're better at beating prisoners than following orders? Do not insult me, Lieutenant. I do not forgive insults. Oh gosh, please be alive. Wake up, little mage. There you are. You had me worried. Will you take some water? Some herbs in there for the pain. No, don't try to move. I'll lift your head. There now, just a sip. Good. Those soldiers won't hurt you again. You're in my personal custody. Yes, that's right. I'm High Mage of Malvorn. Stay calm. Stop trying to cast. Those are anti-magic cuffs. You'll only hurt yourself. I care, because enemy or not, you are a fellow mage. I will not see more of our kind die today. Now listen. Not only am I your very best chance of surviving these wounds, but I'm also the only thing standing between you and a camp of angry soldiers who think magic users are demons walking the earth. You already had a taste of their wrath. Are you going to let me help you, or do you want to face them alone and unpowered? Good choice. I'm going to treat your wounds, and then we'll have a conversation about your circumstances. I'll start with that gash in your side. No, you will not be tortured or executed. I will not allow it, especially not to one so young. You'll appreciate this. I told my king that if an enemy mage were ever captured alive, that they should be given to me, so I could entrance them and siphon their power to enhance my own. Yes, you and I know that's nonsense, but they don't. Huh, is that what old Myrtle says about me these days? Funny. Our soldiers say the same thing about you. Better to die than to be taken alive by one of the evil demon mages. Of course you're not evil. You're defending your country. Has it occurred to you that maybe I'm doing the same thing for mine? Your people are going to feel very foolish that they left you for dead. Now this is a disinfectant salve of my own creation. It'll sting a lot, but then you'll go numb and I will stitch your wound. If I have your permission? Then deep breath in. And here we go. That's it. Breathe through it. Hold on just a bit longer. And there. Feels better now, right? A bit more salve and I'll get the needle. Of course I know Myrtle. She'd just taken over the school when I was there. You didn't know that? I suppose I'm not an illustrious alumni anymore. Yes, I studied at your school 15 years ago, back when our kingdoms were at peace and the school cared more about talent and ability than the accident of where you were born, and when the schooling was worth something. Is it true old Myrtle won't even teach the basics of mind magic anymore? Oh, of course. Mind magic is unethical, but let's load children with battle spells and send them to war. I'm sorry, I meant... Yes, I can see you're the same age as a soldier, but you're so much more than a soldier. I thought the scouts were lying when they first reported it was just one mage casting that much arcane fire for so many weeks. And to do that at your age? A mage of your power should be studying, training, learning from the best in the world. exchanging passive-aggressive letters with your colleagues about the proper interpretation of Alcor's fourth theorem. Not exhausting yourself on battles that have nothing to do with our kind. I'm not surprised you collapsed as you did. Are there so few of you left that they'd risk burning you out? Trick you? Now, interrogate is such an ugly word. I thought we were having a pleasant conversation. All right, keep your secrets. And the rest of your blood. You're all stitched. Thank you. Yes, I am that good. Let's have a look at the rest of you. You're bruised head to toe, but I'm not seeing anything else life-threatening. I have a tincture. Same numbing properties, but not as harsh. Alright? Alright, close your eyes. I'll start with these bruises on your face. Relax. Relax. Yes, the soldiers absolutely believe you're a demon. You have to remember, our kingdom is not as rich in magical talent as yours. We don't have the finest mage school in the world. We have military might, men and women who devote their lives to finding the best ways to hit each other with pointy bits of metal. Someone like you, with real power, makes them feel so terribly small. Oh, they hate me too, but they have to tolerate me. I'm the one on their side. Now who's interrogating who? Yes, I'm the only mage of any real ability here. I have excellent job security and plenty of time for my own studies, without Myrtle and her council looking over my shoulder. That said, a mage who was willing to join our side could really come out ahead. Well said. Yes, of course that was a test. If you'd betrayed your own principles and people so easily, you'd be of no use to me at all. Yes, I did say of use. I suppose it's time to discuss what we're going to do with you. No, I'm not going to help you escape. Is that really what you want? To go back to being used as a weapon? No, I need you to think bigger. Haven't you ever wondered to yourself why the world is the way it is? Why we who are gifted with power and sight are called upon to expend that power, indeed our very lives, in services of courts and kingdoms who sees as nothing but assets to be used and discarded? Shh, shh, shh. Lay back. Stay quiet. Don't forget where you are, prisoner. I've been thinking for some time now that the world would be a better place if mages took a more active leadership role. Who better to rule than those of us who spend their lives studying the nature of power itself? We can overthrow every petty, selfish ruler in the world without a single death, without a single clue that anything has changed. I've been experimenting. Mind magic has so much more potential than people realize. Don't talk at me about ethics, you child. How many of your friends have died in this war? How many soldiers have you cut down with your hellfire? How many precious lives on both sides have been spent in the service of stupid, greedy royals, spilling gallons of blood over a few acres of land? I'm so close. I've already mastered a more sophisticated type of control. I've gotten the ritual down to 10 minutes. But, well, I just can't get any farther without help, without an apprentice, someone that no one is watching, that one side thinks is dead and the other side thinks is a prisoner. Someone brave and talented and smart and kind that I can trust. If you won't do it for yourself, do it for your friends, for your teachers. Do it for old Myrtle for all I care. Isn't it time we used all our gifts to create a better world? Well, I'm disappointed but not surprised. You are very young, and this must all be overwhelming. Unfortunately, I don't have time for you to come to your senses.
It havik loktar retalio.
There now, don't fight me. Or fight if you want. It's too late. Blame old Myrtle. If she taught you anything of mind magic, you'd have recognized the ritual. The herbal draught, the piercing needle, the symbols drawn on you with salve and tincture. And you giving me your consent every step of the way. Oh, my sweet child, don't cry. I'm not going to keep you this way forever. Just until you can see things my way. Go back to sleep now. You need to heal, and I need to explore this wonderful mind a bit more. When you wake, I have so much to teach you. This script was written by PlainJaneWriting on ASMR Script Haven. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and consider leaving a comment and subscribing so I know you want to see more. Thank you for watching.